Greetings, everyone. What a wonderful virtual gathering this has been, and we are coming to the closure of it pretty soon. I'm Josefina Casati, Senior Director of Communications at Grant Makers for Girls of Color. And on behalf of everyone on our team, I'd like to thank you for joining us for our virtual convening, Reclamation and Reciprocity, Harvesting Just and Liberated Futures for Girls, Femmes, and Gender Expansive Youth of Color, and for your commitment to achieving just and liberated futures for girls, femmes, and gender expansive youth of color. We had 35 sessions of engaging content, including plenary sessions, workshops, office hours, where you received specific guidance on challenges you're facing, and of course, our Kiki circles, where we hope you've built community and made new friends. We had over 90 brilliant speakers and performers, intergenerational leaders representing all of our communities. We were gifted with phenomenal keynotes with timeless messages from Dolores Huerta, our president and CEO, Dr. Monique Houston, Dr. Cecilia Aragon, Erica Hart, Amira Falzi, Tony Bison, Lorelei Williams, Dr. Ramatu Bangura, and so many others. We experienced profound poetry by Fatima Asghar that still gives me the feels, and music that touched our soul, from chants during our sessions to the unforgettable set by Onyx Appleberry. And get off your seat dance parties by the talented youth of Girls Make Beats like the one we just enjoyed. This virtual convening was memorable because of the participation and leadership from young people, elders, and all of you, our grantee organizations and fellow funders working towards social justice. All of you sharing brilliance, insights, powerful personal narratives, poems, songs, questions, and blessings, all with so much trust, respect, vulnerability, generosity, and wisdom, and always listening to and following the leadership and guidance of our young people. My soul is at peace and invigorated, and I hope yours is also. If you'd like, share your favorite moments or memories on the chat. My personal list is very long. I would like to acknowledge each and every person in our phenomenal G4GC team who are invested in uplifting and amplifying all the social impact movements and pour love into our young people. They inspire me every day. I also want to extend gratitude to JC Rafferty and her team at Girl Friday events, as well as the TrimTab Media team, who ensured everything went smoothly and efficiently backstage and allowed us to navigate this virtual space and be in community. Gracias. And deep gratitude to all of you for joining us and making this year's virtual convening unforgettable. We are honored to be part of this community that believes in the creativity, leadership, and necessity to center, support, celebrate, and abundantly resource girls, femmes, and gender expansive youth of color. And most importantly, let's acknowledge our young people because they are showing us the way, and we are here to listen and abundantly support them. As a gentle reminder, please fill out our surveys and let us know what you loved or what you'd want to see us do at the next convening. We will share the plenaries and some of the sessions that were recorded in the near future. If you are not signed up to receive our newsletter, see the link in the chat or follow us on our social media platforms. You can always go to our website, g4gc.org. And now it is my distinct pleasure to officially close this G4GC convening by introducing the talented Shanice Holmes from Dancing Grounds, who will tell us about the incredibly brave and talented young people from Dancing Grounds who will share their talent with us. Thank you all.
Hi, my name is Shanice Holmes, and I am coming all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana. I wish I could be there today in order for me to introduce this brilliant group of people that I work with in person. However, I know that you're going to enjoy the video that is upcoming. I work for a company called Dancing Grounds that offers accessible dance to all bodies and ages. The program that I specifically run at Dancing Grounds is called Dance for Social Change. And these young people meet every Saturday, 3 hours, to discuss issues that are affecting them in their community. We've talked about issues like gentrification and women rights and the school to prison pipeline. More recently, we've talked about mental health during the pandemic. The mental health video that we made the first year, which was in 2021, was centered around the horrors that these youth were experiencing. They were talking about the isolation we all felt in pandemic and their experience being in school during the pandemic and having to figure it out for themselves. This film is called You Heard Me, Youth Stories in a Global Pandemic, and it won special jury mention at the 2021 New Orleans Film Festival. And so I would urge you to check that out. It is available on YouTube, our Dancing Grounds YouTube, so check that out. You Heard Me. And then now we are focusing in on the video you're about to witness is focusing in on the dreams, the hopes, the visions of young people and what they are just remembering their childhood and reflecting, but also exciting new ventures ahead. So looking ahead is what you're going to see next. So excited for you to witness this film. Without further ado, I want to jump into the film. If you have any more questions or if you want to know more about the program, please feel free to follow us on dancinggrounds.org. Go to the website and also follow us on social media. I hope you enjoy. Bye.
My name is Amari James. I'm 17.
My name is Milani, and I go to Warren East.
My name is Amira, and I go to NOCA.
Hi, my name is Amaya Smith, and I attend NOCA.
A childhood memory that made me feel powerful is when me and my cousin got first place in a talent show that we did for the kindergarten division. A lot of people cheering us on. I remember teachers, students, family members. It made me feel like we were at a concert. When we got on stage and the person said our names and then announced that we got first place for the kindergarten division, that's what made it feel very powerful because we were young and we got first place, which made it very much more special.
When I was younger and I was cleaning my room, like deep cleaning, I was in elementary school, and I decided to put on music and have a main character in a movie moment where I was using my broom and my vacuum as my microphone. So I have a very wild imagination since I'm an only child, and realistically I saw my dirty room, but when I was tapping into that imagination, I saw my dolls, which was my audience, in front of the stage, and I was on stage. In that moment, I was letting my imagination guide me, and I felt powerful because nothing could stop me from getting to that point.
So it's like muffled voices.
see the sun shining, but the clouds starting to come in, because that's how you know when the rain is about to come. Something about this memory that made it feel powerful is being able to draw on a sidewalk with the chalk and being able to beat the rain, and then coming back and our drawing still being there.